once you get out of lane, he has a tough time, especially when vision control is not in your favor. You see him coming from a mile away, easy to kite back. But the laning phase is something we should be focusing on a lot more because, you know, we see him get picked into the Nautilus, certainly really strong versus the Alistar. So in the early 2v2s, for sure, he's going to do well here, provide for a strong lane matchup, and another thing as well is allow the jungle to have a good gank opportunity. So SOFM has a lot of access or a lot of ways to gank through this lane.
But looking at the bottom lane again, you have the Kai'Sa, which scales so much harder now. And the Kai'Sa Alistar, that is a much more powerful combo in engages and longer drawn-out fights than something like we saw last time with the Tahm Kench Varus, where the best you can do is really just kite back with it.
No, I agree. I think LNG's comp is far different than we've seen in the past 2 games, but it's not something that is unknown to them. During the regular season, they've gone to these comps fairly consistently. So I think Invictus Gaming should recognize that. They should know just based off of the amount of games that they've seen from LNG. Only concern here is you just have to see them coming. It's hard to ever see the bear coming. If you have the control ward set down bot side, you don't want to contest for it because, you know, we talked about how Dwan works so well alongside SOFM. It just takes that one pick. Volibear into the Gragas, Kiana rolling round 2. Great skirmishes early on for LNG. That's what I want to watch out for.
Looking for the skirmishes, looking for the pick, looking for the match point here for LNG versus Invictus Gaming. The world champions are on the line of being knocked out of playoffs in the first round here in game number 3. Can't escape it, Raz, not even in playoffs.
Hey, when I was out there in Hangzhou yesterday, the LGD chants are quite fun. Because everybody can join in the chant.
I gotta admit it.
At the end of the day, if you're an IG chant, you make your own cheers. Same with LNG, but right after that chant, that's when everybody can be friends.
It's so much fun. I remember I went to watch one of the Hangzhou games. It was an FPX series, and I remember I was like 3 rows behind the guy who was doing the LGD chants.
I'm sorry for your ears.
I have never seen someone so pleased with himself in my life. I was happy for him. I'm like, you go.
Yeah.
You go, my man.
It's always that gambit when you're the one starting the chants. If the team themselves don't have the person that ordinarily does it, and the fan ends up going for it, you're like, let's see if they follow up. Of course they always do. Even if it's a Vici Gaming chant, they'll still go for it because they still have a good chunk of fans in their favor. So it's always fun to see. But getting onto this game, this one is a tough one to go through because while the bans came through towards 80 carries, Basura is able to get his Xayah incredibly safe. So a lot of the pick potential that we're talking about from Alistar should be handled quite easily in longer fights, let's say mid-game fights that come through. So that's a lot of poke coming in from just the Jace and the Kai'Sa alone if she goes towards the AP option.
Yeah, it's looking like in this mid lane, speaking of poke, Funfun is just getting absolutely smacked. But Dwan going to be able to get the flip, but Asura takes some return damage. Balon not going to be able to find anyone. Dwan still alive, pops the passive as well.
I love the fact that Dwan body blocked the Kai'Sa W. Knew that he can go down pretty low in HP because he can just trigger the revamp in HP, so Dwan's actually incredibly healthy because of that. Can go right back into the positive lane situation.
Now LNG having a little bit of trouble. Oh no, Ning. Ning's going real fancy with this. SOFM is on the right side of the map to stop this gank. The ward just expired.
He's thinking about it.
Don't know if Ning's been spotted yet. Balon goes in. Flash headbutt onto 2. Asura flashes away to safety. Ning's looking for the gank. SOFM's on the backside. Gonna get the flip onto Ning. Flash away forced. SOFM and Ning both flashless.
Great flash from Ning. You can't make another mistake with how crucial this stage of the match is for IG. You don't want to find yourself that large in an early deficit, but he can't be fighting for Scuttle Crab here. Easily, SOFM is going to be challenging for that.
Dwan looking for it, lands onto Balon. Balon doesn't get stunned up just yet. Balon in a little bit of trouble, but so's Dwan. Dwan might be the first blood here. Heal comes out from Jackie Love, saves Balon. Dwan is down. Jackie Love coming back in for the re-engage. Asura is still trying to DPS as best he can, but Ning's looking for it. Who goes down first? Jackie Love and Asura both go down at this point. Ning versus SOFM, they're going to back off. SOFM happy with that double kill.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy for LNG on that one. That's just two kills easily on SOFM, but does he have a way out?
I don't think he does. Body Slam's not up for another few seconds. There's the Q slow. There's the W. Happy Hour going to keep him alive for the time being. Where's the Body Slam? Not going to be able to find... Oh, he does! SOFM just stalling as best he can. Look at Dwan. He's running in to try and save his jungler, and SOFM is running circles around Ning, but it's not enough. Shutdown goes over to Ning. 450 gold.
At least Ning remained focused. SOFM was so set on getting the wave pushed out. Not only is it now a bad wave for Asura and Dawn, but now you got yourself a kill over towards the J4.
Can one of these early games go anywhere near standard so far, Raz? Last game was a mess. This one's a mess too. 2 kills over for both the junglers at this point, and both bottom lanes struggling a little bit. But Jackie Love picking up the pickaxe is going to be good news for Invictus Gaming.
A lot of it comes down to just simple greed. I mean, you feel like if you get that one extra pick, seems like they're looking for it. Nice roar. I love the fact that you see that interaction between him and J4, as you mentioned. He's able to just cancel out on the EQ fully. But yeah, they think that they can get a little bit more, set up for a bot lane. Think of it in the situation that SOFM was in, where he says, okay, I got 2 kills for myself. I'm set up to succeed. If I can get this wave fully shoved in, Asura and Dwan would be in a great position. I can even look for a regain kill on the bot side of the map. But no, I guess he was overthinking the situation.
Yeah, things not going too great for LNG in the mid lane either. Because look at that, 16 or 15 CS deficit there for Fun. But I feel like that's just what's going to happen when you have a range versus melee matchup regardless.
Yeah, it's a really good matchup for the Jays. A lot of the times, Qiyana will find herself in these poor matchups, but she has the sustain with Corrupting Potion. Thankfully, she has 2 runs of that potion at the end. The moment she finds, early Dirk, then she can work alongside SOFM. He's pretty damn close towards his level 6 mark too, so then they can start working together to find a pick towards mid lane and free him up a little bit. So a 10 CS deficit, yeah, it's unfortunate, but it's now the worst times are gone. Unless if Fenfen gets cut out here. Oh no.
Speaking of, looks like Fenfen in a whole lot of trouble. Smacked back by Rookie. Exhaust goes down. Goodbye, Fenfen. There's no way he's getting out of this one. Has the vision. SOFM trying to come in. There's the ultimate back. Fenfen might survive this. Ning isn't able to find the kill. Rookie goes down. LNG turned the mid lane 2v2, and it's still going. They find Ning, get him low. Fenfen barely surviving at this point. Corrupting Potion keeps him alive. Dwan coming in, trying to find that kill. No roar needed. SOFM and Fenfen, 2 for none in the mid lane.
That is literally as bad as it can get in that 2v2.
What the hell did we just see?
You're definitely tilting. The missed Q from Ning, and also on top of that, the fact that Fenfen was able to remain alive. The most crucial part was the invisibility you have on your Bush element, that he was able to buy a lot of time. Oh no.
Meanwhile on the bottom lane, Balon in so much trouble, but Ignite goes down on Asura. First Blood going to go down. Heal comes out from Asura. He's going to be able to survive a little bit longer, but not a whole lot longer. Dwan has to back off. 1-for-1 trade, 80 carry for 80 carry.
At least they're fighting back. We talked about it. We're in this 3rd game in the series. But Dwan wants to set him up. He wants to get a full shot. He's not going to let him.
Jackie Love in a little bit of trouble. There comes the roar. There comes the flip. There comes the dunk from SOFM.
That has been the 2nd kill claimed on someone trying to reset the wave bot lane.
Just leave it.
I mean, he can't. That's one of those things, right? Well, he should have. He should have. 100%. I agree. But they're always so worried and concerned about it, because then that means calling in Ning to come in, let them reset the wave when they come back, that they're willing to take more risks. Now, yeah, IG wants to fight back, and it's not looking too good.
This is rough, man, for Invictus Gaming.
5 kills on SOFM really early on.
Yeah, 5-1-0 on this Gragas. He's got the Predator back up in a few seconds. He's still hanging around the mid lane, because why not? He's 5-1-0. He can go wherever he pleases.
So now you can start to be really concerned, or really excited, I guess. It depends who you want to win this one. About how the combination of the Qiyana and Gragas, because it's starting to come through.
Here comes the Cataclysm. Invictus Gaming looking to be engaged. 3 are not enough to take down Asura. You tried a 1v3 against him last game, you're going to get the same result this game. Dwan comes in for the engage onto Balon. They find the body slam onto him as well. Ultimate not going to be enough to save you there. The cask knocks Sting over into the flag and drag. LNG just going to find the 1.
That was just the perfect timing from Flash. Asura was able to flash excellently, making it so the headbutt pulverizer was useless. Everything is going in favor of LNG. A lot of the nitty-gritty execution is just positive for them.
And it's an Infernal Drake. Raz!
All right.
This is so painful for Invictus Gaming, but damn, LNG got to be happy with this.
Think about it this way. Like, a lot of people, including myself, I mean, we're just talking about the whole expectation that we had in the playoff preview show. Came down to, you know, us thinking that Invictus Gaming would be able to come back, but take a look at
no,
this.
The 3-man gank into the mid lane. Flandre should be able to pick this one up off the back end. No, Rookie barely survives. Corrupting Potion going to be enough, but now Balon goes in for the re-engage. Chosen of the Storm pops on a Dwan. He's healthy enough, but for how much longer? SOFM has joined the fight. A new challenger approaches, and LNG pick up 2. The double kill for Fun Fun.
Now you got 2 kills for him. SOFM is stacked. The Kiana is stacked. Literally the core of the LNG composition just wants to fight.
Double the kills, double the fun in this mid lane. This is getting scary for IG.
Yeah, and LNG, just going back to my point about how they were looking so much better in recency, right? They had some real core issues to resolve in communication around teamfights. And so you start to have real lacking faith from like SOFM and the mid laner. Fun comes in and is able to just easily resolve a lot of the communication errors that ordinarily come through from the LNG roster. Now this is a great turnaround from IG, but the Volibear buys enough time for the Gragas to come in with his flash, easily able to set up Fun and the damage that he's able to apply. Great fight from Fun and SOFM. Now you just want them to split the side of the map. You want to at least have Fun. I mean, they might find a pick here, honestly. I wouldn't deny it. But have them rotate towards top side, get a dive towards the Shy. You have the pressure mid now. There's no excuse.
Looks like they may be looking for the dive in the top lane, but Flandre knows better than to stick around. Oh, maybe he doesn't, because SOFM's on the chase. Predator's been popped. They're looking for Ning, but he's going to flag and drag over the wall, find himself to safety.
Yeah, they don't have eyes on them, so thankfully he was able to get out of there, because very easily Fun would have been able to chase him down. Kiana is incredibly scary in terms of just her raw mobility, so good call at the end of the day to just sneak straight through the Rift Herald bush, but Dwan is just, oh no, and SOFM too.
SOFM is just so scary. Cataclysm goes down, but will it even be enough to take down SOFM? A good ult to keep Rookie at bay. SOFM zones out. Ning solo already. Here comes Fun. He's looking for something. Meanwhile, Flandre and the Shy fighting on the top side of the map. SOFM and Dwan make their way out of this safely. Yeah,
they could have tried to chase a little bit more, but Vladimir was incredibly healthy. Flandre's still on the map. He was incredibly low on mana to begin with. Now he's just outright out of HP too, so thankfully he gets his base off. But now that he's come back on with TP, you can play towards top lane a lot more reliably. So let's see what LNG can do to really get this game in their favor. It's a nice ward, but I don't think Invictus Gaming can really perturb this. Let's see if they can. They're going to try. At the very least, they're not going to let them get a free Rift Herald.
Ning's going to look for a steal. Balon also looking to rotate up to contest, so this could be just a full-on team fight, but when you have SOFM 5-1-3 on that Gragas, it is not a fight that Invictus Gaming are looking like they'll be able to win.
Remember, Dwan has flash. This is the fight that he wants to pick up for himself.
Looking for the engage. There's the roar. There's the flip. Flandre coming in from the top side of the map. He's going to get the slow. Balon might be the first one to fall. Unbreakable will already popped. LNG chasing down. The support from Invictus Gaming goes down. He stalls for a while, but it doesn't matter. Flandre chasing down onto Ning. He might get out of it, but Flandre still wants to chase it through.
Yeah, you're stuck here. Now it's on LNG to make the decision. Go towards the kill. Oh,
flash ultimate in from Fen. It's not going to be able to find him, but the follow-up will. Teleport not going to come in from the Shy.
Yeah, a few decisions there. You can either go towards the kill on Ning. Now, thankfully, you know, the Shy was able to get out of there because he was underneath his own turret in the outer turret. But, I mean, they definitely are so far ahead at this stage, and they had Kiana coming, so they're going to be in a pretty confident spot. I want to see, I hope that they have a replay. I don't know how that teleport was canceled by the Vladimir. That's literally the only thing I'm really clueless about, but there's a lot happening on the map right now, so we're probably not going to get the opportunity.
Yep, Rift Herald coming down has been picked up by LNG. They're going to look to find all the turret platings off this. All but one has been taken down, and Flandre should be able to find it by himself. Ning's up here on the top side of the map as well. The Shy gets rooted out. Looks like Flandre won't go in for the engage. They'll be able to stop the Rift Herald in the bottom lane. Invictus Gaming trying to get a tower of their own, but I gotta say, Astra's been playing so admirably. He's almost being able to take down Balon. He's gonna find Balon by himself. 2v1 under the tower. What is happening this game?
Just literal mechanical outplays here by LNG across the board.
This is against the team that we talked about. We called them the lane kingdom because they're just so mechanically strong. They're so strong in the laning phase. They're able to just steamroll competition. And I'm talking about Invictus Gaming, not LNG, in case anyone was wondering. Because LNG now are just crushing through these lanes. Even in the bottom lane, Astra has been 1v2 most of this game. He still pulls that off. Yeah,
a lot of the times, not only do we have confidence on LNG having the strong players, in fact, coming into the series, we said teamfight and outplay because we have faith that Asura and Flandre and FunFun now, I suppose, that can find these teamfight situations and they're confident enough to outplay. The only question was around the decision making. LNG is simply making the more consistent decisions. It has been an off series in the first 5 minutes of these games, especially in game 1 and 2. But LNG has been making the far better plays. A great example is actually in the early gameplay where Volibear made a dive towards the Jace. Jace somehow survives with 1 HP. But, you know, it was more so Invictus Gaming trying to react to that, get the kill upon that. Obviously weren't fast enough. That decision, they knew that the Gragas was there, but they just made the decision to see if they can get the kill, and they were wrong about that. So a lot of the time, they're just miscalculating, and that bottom lane dive is a good example of that.
Scary position here for Invictus Gaming. They're down 3,000 gold, 2 Drakes, a Mountain and an Infernal, no less, may I remind you. 15 minutes into the game. This is looking bad, and it's looking bad fast. 3.5k gold lead here for LNG. They're looking to counter this 3v3 here on the bottom side of the map. Not going to be spotted out just yet. Yeah, no eyes on SOFM. Also flash on the Volibear. If we're just talking about who's going to be starting the fight, certainly it's going to be LNG. Let's see. Now, Kiana is back at base, so they shouldn't be forcing it until she's able to join. She's moving towards the bot side. She wants to be able to pick up this bottom lane turret. Let's see if Invictus Gaming can do anything about it. They're going to be looking to counter this dive. LNG trying to farm it up. FenFen coming in to help.
They can just wait on the next wave. Jace is not going to be there for quite some time. In fact, I think it's a smarter call for IG to just outright let it go. Pretty weird situation here for IG now because they have to play more risky with the deficit that they currently have. They have to be being smart about finding the picks that are available on the map. And every time they go towards that, LNG has the members available. SOFM has been rotating to the right sides of the map, so that's a positive point to LNG. I will say, though, you know, IG is not down and out just yet because their best player, if we're just looking across the board, you would say it's the Shy. He's been performing really well as of yet. And he has the Vladimir. So there's always a possibility in which he gets to that late game stage when Baron buff is up and ready for play, that he can have those game-changing ultimates. And that's all really I'm hoping for Invictus Gaming to come back into this game.
The Shy Vladimir. That's where all the hopes lie right now, but they need to get to a point where the Shy can pop off on that pick, can get his items, because right now, LNG are just running through Invictus Gaming. They might find the pick here. Duan gets poked out a little bit, but they're not able to find anything off the back of it. Predator's been popped. SOFM finds the combo. They're going into this one. Here comes Kiana. FenFen picks up one. Looking for Balon on the back as well. There's the double kill for the mid laner of LNG. They want this turret, and they will kill all of IG to get to it.
Such a clean 2-man body bop coming in for SOFM. Honestly, at this stage, he always has the follow-up. LNG were ready for that fight. And at this stage, I mean, Invictus Gaming don't have the answers.
At this stage, he is the follow-up.
Yeah, I mean, of course, he has a lot of damage. He has 5 kills to his name. Now he's actually just giving the kills away, thankfully, to the rest of his carries. But take a look at the situation. They have Volibear essentially trying to bait the fight out. And this is the right way to play Volley. Just trying to focus with the team to get the picks, work around the vision control they do have. They have it. Kiana finds herself inside the Cataclysm, so if she wanted to use, you know, the ultimate or just wanted to join the fight, very easy for her to do so. It's just a numbers advantage consistently for LNG.
Goodbye, Ning.
Oh!
FenFen.
Oh!
Flash away from Ning, flash in from FenFen. What's the night? Golden Aegis, it's enough. Ning survives.
Didn't want to go too far for it, but he just lets Ning survive just one blip of HP.
Just the flashing knight was so BM. I'm kind of glad that didn't result in a kill. We're just like, that'll be enough. Goodbye, peasant.
I think we're at that stage where it is about mental resilience. And the Vladimir needs to find... I think he has Crimson Rush. He can outplay.
Oh, flash away from Flandre. He might be able to survive this one. There's the root. The Shy might not be much longer for this world. There's the cue to come in. Thumbs up from Flandre. He's got that one in the bag.
You can't even rely on that. Doesn't matter, the Shy gets a solo kill.
Red team's turret.
In Invictus Gaming's games, even in their bad games, the Shy would have that one pick. But Flandre is able to match it very easily now. It's a good matchup for him, sure. But still, Flandre was focused enough, flashed at the right times, played around that Crimson Rush. Now the Shy is in a pretty tough position. Take a look at this as we get to the replay. To my point, Crimson Rush was available. This is the second round of Crimson Rush that we're going to be talking about because while he goes pool, gets a lot of damage in, this is, I guess, him chasing in. This is what we didn't see to begin with before the camera actually panned up topside. As we speed it right along, it's a lot of poke coming in for the Luden's Echo Karma. Gets a huge damage cross. Now this is a turnaround outplay, but Flandre holds on to his flash for the perfect timing. Even gets the shield and the movement speed just in case the Vladimir catches up. Nails down the kill. So well done from Flandre. Also gets the thumbs up as a tilt. LNG is trying to tilt Invictus Gaming off the map.
LNG, do you remember Earth, Wind, and Fire coming in as their dragons so far as they pick up the third one at 20 minutes?
That's definitely the tunes I'm playing when you're slamming the LPL champions.
Yeah, that's right.
You get to that point. LNG, remember when we were talking about the storyline at the very beginning of the split was the fact that this is their split. Remember they got 0 points in split 1. For them it came down to they needed to win the split or at least get a lot of points to qualify into the gauntlet run. And if we're just talking about going up against Invictus Gaming, they're also in the side of the bracket where they would have to go up against RNG and then top Esports. This is a tough run, but you have to come up with your first step, and this is a huge step for the team.
JDG did it last split.
That's true.
LNG maybe the one to do it this split. They find the pick on the Balon. Goodbye. He's going to be made into flank stake real quick. Now Fen maybe looking for the 1v1 against the Shy, waiting for the Crimson Rush to expire. It's down. Dwan's looking for the engage as well. Ghostblade popped. He's going in. The Shy pops the Hemo Plague, but ignites on him. How much longer can he live? Not very much. Fen picks up another kill. 7-0-2 on this Kiana.
Yeah, got executed with that Q damage. It's actually okay. That was close.
Woo.
But he's still basing.
Sweat. But all right. I mean, now you've got a Kiana with 2 items. She's got the Ghost Blade. She's got the Dust Blade. Your AD carry's got 2 items as well. Tons of AD. You're going to see a fight again, but I'm not scared for Asura at this point. We've seen him pull out a 1v3 before. 2v3 should be no problem.
Wow.
He's able to get the root. Like I said, Jackie Love goes in with the Killer Instinct. Might be able to find Asura. Here comes the ultimate. Asura so low, still survives. That's what I'm talking about. LNG. Team fight and outplay.
They're actually just slamming them. I don't think, yeah, Jackie Love, you ain't going away from this one. That's how much confidence you have. Asura and Flandre alone taking that 2v3. And you made a mention of it. I mean, Asura's going to buy enough time with the ultimate, or at least with his feather dance as well. He had so much that he can work back in with the extra shield that Flandre was able to give him. And the rest of his members were coming back from base. This one is a tough one to swallow for IG.
Oh my god, that damage onto the Shy. There's the dunk, there's the follow-up, flip! Gets a belly to the face, and the Shy, 40 seconds on that death timer. Let's take a look at this play once again.
He knew that Karma was waiting in Fog of War to help him out. Even using the exhaust, that was Rookie's exhaust, to see if they can get the pick. That's how desperate they are. Trying to find any pick, imagine at least they get the Karma, but it's the exit strategy that you have to worry about. Rookie's sticking in the fight a little bit longer, gets picked off by SOFM. They're always grouped up. They're always together. This is the team as a whole being incredibly confident with how each other's working with each other. Like, this has just been a night and day performance from LNG from, mid portion of the split to, barely being able to qualify into the playoffs. To this, just outright slamming IG.
This is a 10K gold lead at 23 minutes into the game. Colonel, for once, I agree with you. I feel like 85% is fair for LNG taking this one down with their performances so far.
I give him 100.
Oh, all right, Raz. 2 minutes left on the Baron buff. We'll see how right you are. Minute 30 until the next dragon comes up, but they're just focusing down on this bottom tower. They're looking for the pick on Asura. Invictus Gaming not able to find it. Baolon chokes out. Ning coming in for the kill. Rookie trying to 1v1 Asura on the bottom side of the map. He will be able to find him, but what can LNG find with the rest of the fight? They take down Ning. Now they're on the hunt for Rookie. He should be able to make it out of this one.
Remember, as you mentioned, the Kiana is always a fast one. So I doubt you're going to be able to find this one. Okay, there we go.
Nice.
We good?
We out here. Nice job, rookie. Nice
Good
job.
opening from the Shy. You didn't have your AD carry. Jackie was up top side, but he still took an opportunity to find that pick, slow the game down. If that didn't happen, Wave would have been grouping up. LNG would have been able to take that bot lane turret. You were that much closer to being completely swept in the playoffs. So let's see if they can hold this one for a little bit longer.
But isn't enough at this point because the Shy still sitting on just 2 items. Yeah, sure, Jackie Love has the fully transformed Muramana on the Rage Blade, but you look at Asura, he's got 3 items completed. 2.5 items for FunFun, 7, 1, and 8 on SOFM. This is scary.
SOFM has been balling these days. I mean, really being able to see how they performed versus Suning, him working alongside Dwan. It's a shame that the support hasn't been able to get an MVP this time around. Maybe he gets it for this game, but you almost assure like that SOFM is going to be able to pick it up. Let's see if the Shy can hold him back.
Looking for the Hemo Plague. Crimson Rush going to come up in a second. He's trying to find Dwan. Not going to be able to find it just yet. Chosen of the Storm goes up, and the Shy goes down. The knockback going to follow up on the Baolan. 2 picked off there for LNG. They're just winning fights left and right.
LNG's playing with their food. That was just an outplay from FenFen. FenFen knew that he can play it out like that. Perfect cue to get the kill on the Vladimir. And now they're going to be rolling straight towards this inhibitor turret.
LNG looking to push into it. SOFM posturing on the top side of the fight. They're looking for something. They don't really need to do anything but scare them off because once they find this inhibitor, Baron buff going to be down.
Remember, Karma has teleport. She's the only one not a part of the fight. Invictus Gaming may think that they have a numbers advantage. You are sorely mistaken. You don't want to fight under these circumstances.
Ding going in pretty aggressively, has the Cataclysm still looking for it onto Asura, flashes in for it. What can Asura find on the backline? He's still so safe at this point. Cataclysm expires, Asura picks off 1. Ultimate comes in from Kiana, FenFen doing so much damage in the backline, able to pick off Jackie Love, and at this point, Baolan going to go down as well. Asura still alive in the back of the fight. What can the Shy find? All he can find is an Ignite in his death as Rookie looks to find it, but instead it's an ace for LNG.
They got the wave too. Take a look at the death timers, 40 seconds on Rookie. You have to believe this is the series.
If Invictus Gaming can get back in 20 seconds, they still got it, but it doesn't look very likely. Asura with those 3 items, 7, 3, and 8. LNG are about to take down the reigning world champions in the first round of playoffs. This is going to be it. A clean 3-0 from LNG Esports.
I just want to see the player cameras for the players themselves from LNG. FenFen SOFM, man.
That's what I like to see. I don't blame him, man. I love how chill Asura was too. He's like,